Hello and welcome to the GTO channel. This is the June update. This month I received 3 more Tilt 5 headsets that I purchased myself. I wanted to have a 4-player experience after having a single headset previously that I bought in November, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that there have been some manufacturing improvements. The sound of the fans, much quieter now. The heat from the headset seems to be slightly better as well. It doesn't run quite as hot as it did. Much more comfortable to wear it for longer periods of time. Also, I tried out a 4-player experience. First time around, sat round a table, had some very patient friends that were willing to bear with me through that while I figured out the different third-party connections. I had a long USB extension cable and a USB hub, which I purchased off Amazon. Nothing to do with Tilt 5. I found that they were not as reliable compared with being directly plugged into the PC. The great thing was it did work with 4 players. With 4 though and 3 headsets, the reliability wasn't as good. So if you're building software for multiple headsets, you might need to be extra careful about resetting and resyncing the headsets. It's a little bit problematic with the games I was playing. 2-player though was absolutely wonderful. I played 2-player Takenoko, 3-player and 4-player. The game itself is particularly good. I like it best at 2, but with 3 and 4 it was really it got quite chaotic in a fun way. So yeah, I'd highly recommend Takenoko. It's one of the first finished games on Steam that you can purchase for Tilt 5. So definitely if you own a Tilt 5 and don't own Takenoko, go buy Takenoko and give it a go. I think it really does demonstrate exactly the experience that we want from board games. Whether you want to do it with 4 players, if you do want to do it with 4 players, you can do it with one headset. It does have a mode where you can pass the headset around, and actually that works quite well. It's not a poor experience to do that. Okay, so that's Takenoko and Tilt 5 with 4 players. Now, moving on to the Tilt 5 Godot 4 extension. Patrick Down's been busy on that. He has included the camera image capture now, so the infrared camera on the headsets, it actually captures in the Godot Tilt 5 extension. I had to compile the project directly and run Patrick's test rig to make sure that everything was working as I was hoping, as I haven't yet got it to work in my own project. I have got the Tilt 5 Godot extension working in my own project, but the camera capture I'm having a little bit of trouble with. So that will come. I'm still working through that. Now on to Dragon Magic Studios. Dragon Magic Studios have released a number of products over time. In particular, they have a TPU mat which they pioneered, and it's a very high quality Tilt 5 mat. You can't buy them currently, but they do have them set up for pre-order. So if enough people buy them, they've set it at 50 people. So if 50 people buy and pre-order these mats, they will execute a manufacturing run of those, and we'll be able to enjoy that premium quality mat. Now, the ones that arrived for me, I have the prototype ones. Bye. You can see here. I'll do a separate video of how this performs, but you can see they fit nicely in an architect's tube there. I also have their arcade sheet and an extra sheet here, so the quality of the material is really good. I'll do a separate review of those, but you can see straight off, maybe not from there, but when I ordered it, I could see straight off it's really good quality materials. So definitely worth ordering from them if you want to make sure that the stuff that you're ordering is going to be compatible with your Tilt 5. And a quick correction on last month's video. Dragon Magic Studios rightly pointed out that I displayed the wrong video displaying their arcade sheet. In the video that I showed, it wasn't the actual arcade sheet. They did provide another link. I'll post it in here as well, where in their experiment it was one of those marketing style roller blinds that you can pull up, and they put one of those in that video to show how it can work with the Tilt 5. Just a concept for them. they're not for sale. Maybe if you ask them directly, maybe they'll start manufacturing them. But very clever, a nice little experiment that they've done there. And now on to OpenCV in the Godot world. So the plugin that I've been working on with Rafael Diaz, he's done a lot this month. He's worked on the documentation, which you can find in the GitHub repo. It's on the GitHub wiki there. We've got a number of features that he's added. I'll just read these out. So video capture I demonstrated last month, along with some of the core functionality in terms of some of the filters that you can use. He's now added a tracker, threshold and morphology, noise filtering, face detection and recognition, cascade classifier of a fist, background and a background subtractor. Now I'll quickly go through them so that we can put some B-roll in. The video capture and core, as demonstrated last week, just showing that you can play a video, whether it's for a live camera or whether it's from a video file that you just play through it. The core demonstrates just some standard image manipulation that runs on the fly. The tracker is a new thing. You can highlight with the mouse an area, and then as that item moves around, the box will track it and give you feedback. Threshold and morphology, so various algorithms that are being demonstrated here. You can play around with the sliders and so on, and that will give you different results. Have a little experiment with that. It's easy to download the project and run that, so feel free to have a go there, or just look at the video there if you want. Noise filtering, so smoothing and so on. Three other examples here of how the smoothing can work. We've got face detection and recognition, so we can see like the eyes being pointed out and the mouth and the face in general. We've got the cascade classifier. In this example, we've got a fist that you can see being classified. You can select different models. You need to upload them or use, select them in your project and experiment with those. Raphael has been experimenting with a number of them, like open palms and things. That work is still in progress, and I guess you'll see more on that next month. He's also got background subtractor in there, so if you take an initial image and then see what changes, that one works really well too. So there you go. It's been a busy month. Lots of interesting developments from Tilt 5 in terms of improvements on their hardware, and go check out Takenoko the game. Dragonmatic Studios, absolutely 100% delivery, really high quality stuff from them, so really happy to see that they're a reliable manufacturer, and I can't wait to get more from them. Please go and buy one of their TPU mats, or at least put it on pre-order, so we've got a chance of getting them. And then you've seen the OpenCV progress. So that's it. A very busy month. Thank you very much for watching, and toodle pip.